Assalamu alaikum students. So here is the new chapter, that is journal wave properties, and under this chapter there are the main three major headings, three major topics which we will cover. The first one is describing wave motion, next wave terms, and then wave behavior. First of all, I will describe the wave motion. And what is that? To describe the wave motion, what is meant by wave motion, I will illustrate with the help of producing waves, with the help of vibrations in the ropes, in the springs, and also in the ripple tank. Through all of these things, I will describe for you here that how the wave moves. So, describing the wave motion. What is wave motion? A wave is the phenomena in which energy is transferred through the vibrations. A wave carried energy away from the wave source. So it just carried the energy. The point which we should note over here is that the waves are the energy carriers. They carry the energy away from the source of energy transferring without carrying the material, without the move, without the transfer of material. So here you can see, you can note that the hand is moving up and down, vibrating at its fixed point up and down, and the particles of the rope are also vibrating at their about their fixed point, about their fixed position up and down, and the wave is traveling, and the wave is transferring the energy in this way, in this forward direction. Fine. Next is how these were the waves produced in the rope. Now let's describe the wave motion in the spring. Spring is fixed over this fixed end, and it is moved forward, backward with the help of moving your hand forward and backward. And the waves are producing in this. Source moves left and right, forward, backward. You can also say coils move left and right. The coils of the spring are moving left and right. Fine. How they moves left and right and transfer the energy? They transfer the energy in the form of compressions, the compressed area, this one, and the rarefaction, the area that is stretched area of the spring is known as rarefaction. So in the form of rarefactions and compressions, the energy is transferred to the neighboring particles of the spring, neighboring coils of the spring, and that's how the energy transports from the source, from the hand to the fixed end. Next is source moves up and down. Now we can also produce the springs, the waves in the spring, just as we have produced in the rope. By moving our hand up and down, we can produce the waves such that produce in the rope, and that in this the particles are moving up and down, and the wave is traveling in the perpendicular direction away from the hand, okay, in the forward direction. The next is the waves produced in the ripple tank. Ripple tank means in water. What is ripple tank? We will describe later on the structure of the ripple tank, what is the device, and what for which purpose it is to be used. Over here there are the waves in the water. How the waves produce in the water. Here they are describing that how the cork is moving. This is the cork placed in the water, and the wave is coming towards this cork. When this wave reaches to this cork start moving up, down with the movement of water particles. So this proves that the when the wave travel, it just carry the energy, it just transfer the energy, it do not take the material with itself. So the cork just keep on moving up and down at its own place, at its fixed point, but do not moves with the motion of the water, with the wave. So it proves that the particles remains at their own position and vibrate up and down and just transfer the energy to the neighboring particles, and that's how the wave travel and carry the energy from one point to another. So this was the examples